Hi everyone, let's look at a textures and graphics rendering project implemented in OpenGL and C++. So here we can see that we have a dog right here, and this is a pretty interesting dog because we can do a bunch of stuff with it. We can make it go back, we can make it come up, we can make it go left and right, and we can change its orientation. And we could do all that using just 500 lines of C++ code. So essentially, that was an example of textures rendered using OpenGL. Let's understand some of the concepts used in creating this dog. The first concept used is shaders. Like any other program, shaders is also a program that is used for graphics rendering, and it runs in your computer's GPU or graphics card. There are two types of shaders used here. First is the vertex shader, second is the fragment shader. This is the code for our vertex shader. Here I have defined the position, color, texture coordinates as well as the normal for our rendered texture. These variables defined here are sent after the rasterization to the fragment shader. This line of code actually defines our finally rendered shader. Here you can see that it is a product of three different components which create our final output. Here comes the use of textures, which are implemented using PNG images. As shown as the earlier rendered texture, the final texture was a combination of this dog PNG, this wooden texture, and RGB colors. This line of code shows specifically that as we have multiplied the colors from two textures and our input colors. This is an example of how we can combine multiple textures. One thing that we can notice here is that our dog texture doesn't actually have a back. This is because of culling. Culling is used here to hide the back of the texture and only show the front part. Finally, we have implemented the translation, rotation, and scaling matrices. These matrices allow us to change the position and orientation of our texture using keyboard inputs. Thank you.